Last we left off, you all reconvened in the outskirts of the lake and the surrounding tents after Arceus created yet another distraction by giving 100 gold to a group of commoners and told them that there were treasures in the dungeons below Gwarch. This aided in creating enough of a commotion that you were all able to escape further west away from the town before returning north towards the desert. Coming to a small clearing in the tall grass just on the edge of the desert, you all set up camp. Arceus gathered some food, and Rin started crafting some makeshift cover for the sweltering desert heat to come, while Sammy contemplated the meaning of life and whether Arv's current state was one worth living at all, and maybe it would be more kind to put him out of his misery. The night went by without incident, and you all set forth into the desert. With the moon still out, lighting your way, you eventually come to an area of the desert known as the Swords, with their tall, standing stone rocks jutting out of the sand. And it was then, as you were looking out into the distance, you saw a worm-like creature moving throughout the sands, circling the area. We resume with you all, pass without a trace, having rolled your stealth checks, and starting to venture forth across the desert, remembering that this is difficult terrain. I am going to say that everyone can move their movement for one round, and then we will resolve your stealth rolls.
Okay, so before we do that, remind us?
I think the goal was to get to the big rock.
Correct, but where did we see the giant worm creature last before it decided to dive underneath?
Do we have an inkling of where they are on the map?
I will reveal where you saw them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where they're at now, because they typically stay kind of moving. That is where you saw them. About 50 feet away.
Neat.
And
the next question.
To answer a little bit further, it was moving left to right, so west to east is the direction that it was traveling.
Heading this direction. Okay.
Last question, and then we may commence. Do we need to roll initiative yet to determine how we're moving?
You said one free, movement.
Yeah.
Okay, so since the thing was seen in the general direction of the big rock, should we either attempt to climb this rock or try to head for a different rock?
If I remember correctly, John, did you say this rock right next to us is like 50 feet up?
Yeah, it's really tall, and it is sheer. Yeah, it is relatively unscalable. It would take an incredible athletic or acrobatic feat in order to find the footholds or jump and grab a spot to be able to climb off of the rock.
Yeah, Big Rock was the only one that we had any shot at climbing onto, right?
There were a couple other ones that were maybe only 20 or so feet. The one back here behind you, and the one over here on the right, those were a little bit shorter. That could jump up onto and climb with a successful athletics check. But the reason why you were heading to the one to the north was because it had a more gradual incline where it had some lower portions of the rock that you could potentially scale.
Yeah.
So I will say that once you saw it, it's been probably, I don't know, at least a minute or so since then. So if you want, you can try to make a perception check to try to see if you can tell the general direction of, or Yeah, I'll say either a perception or a survival if you can describe to me how you would go about trying to figure out the location of the creature.
Rin will just go for a perception.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just go for perception.
Yeah, I would probably want to lay on the ground and see if I can hear the vibrations to see where they're coming from.
Okay, I'll allow that.
So that would be a survival, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a survival on that one.
Okay.
Herc
Damn, it's
is
just-
going to take a cue out of Arsis's book and kind of like lean down and put his ear up against the sand.
Okay.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah.
When he's upset that he's got sand in his clothes.
Okay. Surprisingly enough. Hold on. Did it roll? Oh, it's Sammy as Herc. Got it. Yeah, that does
Yes.
make
Yeah.
sense. Him mimicking what Arsis is doing and not having the understanding of how it would work. So Rin, Riker, and Arsis. The two of you, Rin and Riker, looking around, you can see the trail left in the sand where this dune has almost been created in its wake, circling around from north in front of you to the east, and then circling back around to the south, and you can catch glimpses of the sand moving over here by this rock to the southwest. I'm not sure if you guys can see that ping.
Yep, I see that.
Okay. Arsis, as you lay on the ground, listening, you gain the same information.
Can I
Trying to
tell what
figure.
direction it's heading?
Yes. You can tell that it is moving now from east to west.
Okay. Guys, if we're gonna run, we need to run now.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty. Everyone take one full round's worth of movement in the direction that you want to head.
And this is difficult terrain, so bonus action or action dash means that you get to go your normal 30 feet, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Wait. So we get our normal movement minus half.
Mm-hmm.
And then action dash
Action dash.
for the
half,
rest of us.
Or
Yeah, every bit of movement that you take, unless you have a feat
Yes,
or
okay.
some skill, is going to be difficult
the
terrain.
way I thought I heard Sarah say it, I thought that everything after the actual movement is only never mind. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. Oh, I need access to Herc's token.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Rookie shit, dude, I know. It's alright. It's only the first time that we've done something like this, so I forgive you.
You know what I did the last time was I just gave everybody access to everybody's token.
And then we could just fuck with them and behind their back all the time. Haha, we don't actually do that.
Mwahaha.
We will also need access to the camel.
I'll move the camel.
I'll move
And-
the camel.
Does the camel have ease of movement over this terrain?
Hold on.
I don't think it'd be difficult terrain for the camel.
That's
Right?
what
Like
I'm
that's
thinking.
the point of a camel.
Plus, it's a magical camel because it's Herc's special little buddy.
Oh
Long a
yeah,
day.
it's like a regular camel but better.
Can you move it now?
I have access to Herc, yes. But the next question is...
No, can you move his token?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I have access to that. Now, can Herc grab whatever Dawn Treader's name is now?
Halongaday.
Halongaday, thank you. Halongaday. And just kind of like weird mount and like maybe take Arv and just kind of like hold him since he's essentially baggage at this point, and use the camel to...
So use the camel's
Heading on that
movement
way.
speed?
Yes. With the idea that Herc is not going to drop Arv at all.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow it.
So then
Herc
I need
has
to
to
know
be
what-
carrying Arv, so he'll have
fine.
to hold him in his arms as he's riding
That's
the
fine.
camel.
Camel. Just pulling up shit for the camel.
Here, I can give you access to the token too. In players' journals, Sammy can be controlled by Sammy. Save changes.
Oh, wow. Perfect, so we're just gonna go like this. Oh, perfect, and I have control of Arv too. Even better. I do not have control of Arv. Bye, Arv. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
40 comes after 35.
I'm thinking what Herc would do.
Whether or not he would ride
He's not
ahead.
gonna leave anybody behind.
That is true. I
30
will tell
feet.
you, hold on. He did give me some information when we were talking about this. Okay. Actually, in the event of an attack, Herc would want to get off the camel with Arv and try to have the camel distract the worm.
Okay. That's totally fine.
Just gonna sell out his boy Halongaday like that.
Don't know why I didn't
Much.
think of that the first time, but have us try to go different directions next time. Otherwise,
30? No, that's totally fine. So at this point, because he can still communicate with his camel, and he's going to tell Halongaday, "No, march west, my faithful steed, and don't stop until you don't see the sun anymore." And with the last 20 feet of movement, Halongaday is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, over there.
okay. Alrighty. Now, with that earlier stealth roll, the camel did not succeed on the stealth check. Okay.
No.
So now, no, how could you?
not Halongaday. He's my favorite character.
It's okay, he can come back. So like Ardu.
Not Baby Arv?
I hate the fact that they're expendable, but they're kind of expendable.
I need
Yeah.
everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Don't forget to click your
Yeah.
tokens.
Click your token, click your token.
I click Sammy's token though.
You can if you want to.
Oh. What does the camo have as far as... Nothing. Cool. Perfect. Got a -1.
I think the camel just goes on Herc's turn.
Yeah, Camel's
right.
going
That's
on Herc's
right, yeah.
turn, yeah.
Forgot. Yeah, it's a steed. Go figure. And Arv will go on Herc's turn because, well...
Arv is
He's a
dead
giant
weight,
baby.
honey. He doesn't go.
He doesn't.
Funny, I've been saying that since last time, but nobody else was listening to me then, so...
I
He's
think we're
pretty
all
much a
listening. We
vegetable.
just don't want to murder him.
Right. Even if it might be a kindness in the end, it's still we need to try to save him first.
Alrighty.
If a tree falls in a forest kind of thing.
No,
Sa-
Sammy, no.
Sammy, it is
Yes.
your turn in the initiative.
Fuck me while I'm first.
Oh, I go
Okay.
before Herc, by the way.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, you might want to do that. Actually, Herc's got a great dex score of 10. And you beat a 10.
I do. Yeah.
All right.
Rage.
So the next question is, oh, shiza. 5 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay,
Jesus.
that's everything.
Okay.
Sammy's skedaddling.
Aren't you out of the past
Probably.
race now?
That's fine.
Yeah, you stay within 30 feet of me, honey.
Let's
Sammy
let's
is
scroll
skadooshing.
back up. Sammy rolled a 20 stealth on his own, so he was a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool.
Just for tracking, since he did leave the pass without a trace. Rin, it is now your turn for movement.
All right, Rin is running. Get there. Here we go. And that's all.
Okie dokie. Arsis, it's now your turn for
Yeah.
movement. If that is
Same
what you
thing.
choose to do.
Yeah, we're gonna book it. Oh shit. Quiz. There. I'm still within Bria's, but the boys need to rush and hurry up. So that's my whole turn.
Okay. Herc, as played by Sammy.
Oh, time to fall behind now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Carrying
Carrying
Arv like a dirty sack of laundry.
Riker seeing Halongate branching off, going to the other, to the
yes.
west.
Halongade is going to trample as loudly as he possibly can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Sure, there you go.
Okay. Riker.
Yep, just gonna.
Hold on a second.
Oh God.
I don't like that sound.
Interesting.
Great when the DM says that.
I
Okay.
think he's making it up.
No, I'm going back and looking at previous stealth rolls.
Yeah, I think I know where this is going.
Okay. Riker, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to run forward. So 5, 15, 20, 25, and 30, that's movement and action.
Okay. With that, you all feel faster than you had felt before, the ground trembling, shaking, and then as you might turn your head in the direction of the noise, you see Halongaday starting to struggle, the sands kind of collapsing underneath of him as he is starting to struggle to get out. I need to make a dexterity saving throw from the camel.
He's got a -1 on his dex modifier, so I don't know if Halongaday himself is different.
He's gonna have to roll a natural 20 in order to succeed.
Let me look at something.
If he has a
He's got it.
-1.
I believe in Halongaday.
If it's nothing really great.
Not
That was a free
20!
look.
Yeah! He did!
Alrighty. As its giant maw encompasses the entire area, leaving him to the sand just falling in, he is going to take that is part of it.
How much HP does a camel have?
15.
15?
15, yes.
Oh.
Well, he's already dead.
Well, yes. Okay. If that's what it is, I won't even continue rolling the other portion of the damage for this. As the camel falls in...
50, 50, 50, 50.
Yeah. As the camel falls into this giant worm's mouth, the jagged teeth just kind of raking it as it goes, it doesn't even get down into the acidic like spittle before it succumbs to its wounds, and I believe this steed would just kind of, does it poof from existence?
Essentially, yep.
Yeah. But it did use all of its movement and its action to get there, but you now have clear sight of this particular creature, and we will go ahead and remove Halongaday from, actually, I'll
What's an
leave him
intern
there.
order? So there you go.
Hashtag justice for Halongaday.
Put an X on him. Okay, we are back at the top of the round. Sammy.
I'm gonna turn back and yell back at everybody to run as quick as you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm assuming this bit of the rock here is climbable.
It's low enough that you wouldn't even have to make a save. It's like the 5 feet where you would just kind of reach up and climb. So unless you're
Perfect.
shorter than 5 feet.
Perfect. There you go. Sammy is up there. He turns around and pulls out his short bow, breathing heavily, and knocks an arrow, and that is it. Can't pull
Okey-dokey.
it back because he used everything else.
Okie dokie. We
Rin.
are running. So we can get just ahead of Arsis there. And then as a bonus action, I am going to put on my Mantle of Inspiration. So 8 temporary HP to Arsis, Perk, and Riker. I don't know if it'll do anything if we get swallowed by a worm, but it can't hurt.
It won't hurt, I hope.
Alrighty. Arsis, it is now your turn.
Okay. Arsis is gonna step in front of Rin. Right here. And then she's gonna cast Hunter's Mark, which will drop the Pass Without a Trace
Oof. Okay.
as a bonus action. And then she's gonna fight for this thing.
Holy smokes.
Apparently Ardu's not on this thing, so let me get him out here too, because he would just be...
Oh, I am fucked with that Pass Without a Trace gone.
Doesn't make you run any
no.
faster, and it already knows where we are, so...
Well, it knew where the
Didn't
camel
know where
was.
everybody was. It knew where a couple of you were.
It's alright, it's fine, we'll be fine. Guys, we'll be fine. If I have to distract it and run away, then it's fine. Alright, 2 arrows.
You can't
over its
die
way.
again.
Apparently I can. Does a 19 hit the thing?
A 19 does hit.
Okay. So first damage, and then we've got the Hunter's Mark on there. And I'll favor foe, so that's 2d6. So for 13 points of damage, because that rolled like shit. And then again. There's Mark. So 13 points of damage again.
13.
Yeah. Go, guys. Get to the safety. I'll distract it. Go.
Okie dokie. Herc is played by Sammy.
I wish Enhance Ability did something with movement speed, but clearly it doesn't. And that is a giant pain in the butt. So, he doesn't have anything really bonus action related either that is useful in this, besides smite slots. So, same thing as we did before, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go 30 this way instead, so as to not be near anybody else in case my thundering heroic footsteps draw the attention to the giant worm.
What now?
Is that your intent? Are you So I will say, I was gonna tell you earlier, but we started talking. He had said, and I quote, send Halongade off different directions. Otherwise, be as heroic as possible.
Then yes, we are doing it.
Okay.
I'm essentially like driving my feet into the ground.
Okay. What would I... You can make...
Persuasion?
You can make a... I'm gonna give 3. Persuasion, intimidation, or performance.
I like performance.
You can do that.
Come and get me, you big, ugly creature. Wow.
Okay.
Not my not my best performance, but I don't speak purple worm, so.
True.
Or Herc. You don't really speak Herc either.
But we have the same mind wave going on right now, and that is awesome.
Alrighty. Riker, it is now your turn. The
You need to
closest...
take Arv.
The closest to the purple dragon worm.
Muted, buddy.
Is he? He is muted.
I know
I
he's
can't hear him.
talking, but we
Yeah.
can't
Oh,
hear
you
him.
know what? Sorry, I muted myself. Apologies. I am just going to continue forward right now, just action and dash, and just hope for the best. So like right in between those two.
And Arv really hasn't done anything other than just stand around or sit around and drool on himself, essentially, correct?
Yeah, yes, that is correct.
And I'm not going to trust him to be pushed off in a direction and he keep going then. So this is going to be interesting.
Alrighty. I need... wait, let me measure this out. Okay. That...
my.
Rin, you got lucky. It was 5 feet away from being able to potentially get you too. I need Arsis, Ardu, and Riker, as it was coming after Riker with the lowest stealth roll, to make dexterity saving throws as it kind of leaps up out of the sand, diving back in, and then coming up directly below you.
Nice.
Riker passes. Unfortunately, Arsis fails.
Can I? Oh no, it's just a dex save. Shit.
Yeah, this is just a saving throw. I need... so, Riker, you're gonna take half.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, those
A
were
lot of
some
ones in
terrible
that roll.
rolls.
I'll take that, sir. That just gets rid of my temp HP.
So, that is... the piercing damage. Okay. Yeah. That's the piercing damage. I don't think... Okay. Hold on, did Ardu roll? Yes,
Yeah.
Ardu rolled as
Yeah.
well.
Let me check the damage.
Okay. You're both swallowed by the worm.
Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
shit.
Fuck.
So you are blinded and restrained. This is total cover against attacks and other effects from outside of the worm. You will continue to take acid damage at the start of each of the worm's turns.
Sorry.
And then at the end of each of the worm's turns going forward, it'll need to make a DC to save to see if you stay swallowed. Okay.
But we can attack us normally inside.
Will you get it? It just says you're blinded and restrained. So I think restrained, doesn't that make you make disadvantage on attacks?
Right. What does blinded do though? Let me check the
Blinded, I think, is the same thing.
conditions. So if I was blinded, you can't see and automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have attack rolls of disadvantage. Restrained.
Yeah. So you wouldn't. Go ahead. Sorry.
Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. Yeah. So just disadvantage on everything. That's fine. So I can still attack him. Perfect. Cool.
Alrighty, Sammy. It is your turn.
All right. Sammy sees he sees the worm.
Mm-hmm.
And the short bow is 80 feet, so it is within range. So he is going to try to hook this shot into the mouth of the giant worm.
Okay.
18 to hit.
You've found the magic number.
Perfect.
Yay, he cast
I
Find
love
AC.
playing Find AC. That's mace. That's awesome. So that's 8 plus 15?
He found the Thaco.
He gets sneak attack because I'm inside the worm.
I got a couple of allies.
Yeah,
within
you got a
5
couple
feet.
allies over there.
No, but it's funny that I'm inside, so he
23
gets
points.
sneak attack.
Damage to the worm as the arrow finds its mark. And after he takes the shot, he says, "Fucking run!"
Okay. Does that end your turn? Use any movement to climb further up the rock?
Yeah, I might as well. I don't want to use too much movement. That still puts me within 60, 70.
And where you're at right now is kind of a very tight crevice in between two rocks that kind of jet up. The one that you see just to the north of you, this is going up probably 120,
100 feet or so.
yeah, it's very, very tall. The one just to your left is a little bit shorter, probably only about 30 feet, easily scalable.
How tall is that one?
To the left, that's about 30 feet. But it's like, it's tiered. You could probably make it 15 feet up to one tier and then 15 feet to the tallest tier.
All right, so if I were to move over here and then over to this way, do I need to roll any like athletics or acrobatics check to get up onto this spot?
You would need to make an athletics check for climbing.
Okay. Because I used my action, that's fine. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna wedge myself into this spot and realize that that's a shitty spot and I can't really get up. I'm just gonna kind of like hang out over here for a second so I still have sight on the fucking worm.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Already, Rin, the sand bursting out directly next to you, falling back into the worm's mouth as you see Arsis and Ardu falling into the worm's mouth. Riker just barely dodging out of the way, catching only a few teeth on his leg as he scurries into the sand. What do you do? This giant creature right next to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the hardest hitter, so I'm gonna focus on getting the fuck on that rock. I'm going to cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself. I should have done this a few turns ago because my walking speed increases by 10 feet. And I don't provoke AOPs. So, since we're in difficult terrain, I'm gonna guess I get 40 feet of movement total now.
Should be.
With the action dash and the movement.
You normally get 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, and then I get an extra 10 in my walking speed.
Oh.
Normally.
So yeah, between movement and action dash, I think that's 40 feet.
I think that's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. That's about there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Arsis, the darkness. You see just a few rays of light still coming in through the many rows of teeth as you're now in the belly of the beast.
Oh,
Blinded
hold
and
on a
restrained.
I forgot to take a concentration save for my hunter's mark.
It was against 16, I think. So,
Yeah, it would have been 10.
yeah, you're
I
good.
passed. Cool. All right. So then we're just gonna fight our way out, attempting to.
Yeah. I don't know if people typically tell you what your threshold is. Andrew, do you normally tell people what their threshold is in this type of
It depends
situation?
on the situation. In this case specifically, I would say probably not, but
Okay.
that is a completely DM dependent thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. We'll see. Go
So
ahead.
It's an athletics check to out or acrobatics.
Let me.
There's also usually a damage threshold that you can
That's
hit into. Oh, that's what you
so
were talking about?
Well, then we'll do that.
that's the only
Okay, because
means
now
to get
it's
out.
per round, and I've already done 23 damage to it. So-
This specifies if the worm
fine.
takes X damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside it.
Oh,
Let's
damn
dump
it.
everything into it then. So I get disadvantage because everything. 18 to hit.
hits.
That hits.
Okay, so 2d6 for Hunter's Mark and my favorite foe. Plus, Ardu's going to use his reaction to add another d6 to that.
Okay, and that's cold damage.
Mm-hmm. So that's one attack.
Okay.
And then
So
my
we're
second
at
attack.
15.
Yep.
Right?
8, 9, 10. Yeah, 15. So my second attack, and I'm still using the bow and arrow because it's only 17 to hit, and that's. Does it have a different AC on the inside than it does on the outside?
I don't know. That's a really good question. It doesn't say so. Let me do a quick Google.
If it doesn't say so, then it doesn't have that. It's just
Okay.
an 18. And then Ardu's gonna do bonus action attack and not do anything. So
Ugh.
that is my entire turn.
Okay. So it was 15 total points of damage, 2 of it cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. You can feel the worm convulsing on the inside. It's I don't know, constricting on you a little bit as you continue to damage it. Unfortunately, you are not let free. Herc, it is now your turn.
Herc goes, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then he realizes that Arsis and Raker are left behind.
Yeah, this is the most heroic thing. I know what you're thinking of.
Do the smite. The smite is calling to you.
Can't use his shield though because he's got fucking arm on his shoulder. So,
Oh, smart and heroic are two very different things, my
I
friend.
know. So
And at the
with
same
that-
time,
that being
like,
said,
it's a deck
Five.
save. His shield's not gonna matter.
5, 10, 15 right there, and
Hold on, are you
Arv.
carrying Arv or did you drop Arv?
yes. Oh, I'm carrying Arv. With Arv on one shoulder and Hugh in the other hand, he's gonna run over to the worm and try to hack and hack.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
A 13 does not hit, does it?
A 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
It bites into the hide, but I'm gonna find my steel to be stronger. Fuck, a 17 doesn't hit, does it?
Yeah, still feeling like maybe off balance, carrying Arv, not getting the full balance, get the weight behind your swing the way you normally would. And unfortunately, you're not able to pierce the hard outer shell of this particular creature.
Damn you, Arv. Be useful.
That ends his turn, right?
That is action and movement. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Riker.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Or a few, sorry, kind of a series of questions.
Yeah.
So, as far as I can tell, this thing's like entire site is based off sound, right? Am I getting that right?
Not sound, feel.
Tremor
sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what I'm thinking of doing, and let me know if this is how this works. I want to cast Shatter kind of a little away from it, but still catching it in hopes that it focuses on that point because it's thunder damage, so it'll have like a loud ring to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully trying to get it off us. Is
Okay.
that something I can do?
I'll tell you that that it would definitely have an impact. That I would probably, yeah, I'll tell you that it will have an effect. Whether or not it has your intended effect, I'm gonna have to roll on it.
Nope, that is totally fine. So Riker is going to take out a grenade and toss it. I think it's got 10-foot range, so I think it can cast it right there and still catch it.
Okay.
So I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, I didn't. It said GM, so I didn't know if it whispered it only to me.
Okay, rip my damage. But it does. It passes, so it only takes 3 thunder damage.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. What else do? You use any movement, I would imagine?
Yeah, I'll start moving away. 10 and then 15 over here.
Alrighty. It is now the worm's turn. At the start of the worm's turn. 19 points of acid damage. As you can feel the acid starting to burn your skin, trying to digest you. It is going to. Can it still use its bite attack if it is got somebody swallowed? It does not say that it can't.
It will specify if it cannot do that in the character sheet.
It does not. Okay, perfect. So then it is going to it's gonna roll a wisdom. It's gonna roll a wisdom, and the score that it has to beat is your damage. To see, and it's got a -1, so it's not an impossible.
Okay. It's impossible.
Okay. So unfortunately, the shatter did not affect it, at least so far that you know. It will move this way. I don't think it can. Yeah, it will move, and it will take a bite attack against Herc.
I'm gonna.
Jesus.
We're going with the fucking silvery barbs and that.
Okie dokie.
Yikes.
I mean, it's got a +14 to hit on its bite. Okie dokie. Silvery barbs rolling again.
Who are you giving advantage to?
Arsis.
Gotta be somebody.
You have to be able to see them.
See.
Riker.
Okay. Next bite attack.
Jesus.
Second verse, same as the first.
Jesus Christ. Well, I tried.
That hits.
Damage. 20 points of piercing damage, and now I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay, so let me do this first. 0 minus 12. Okay, so all the temp hit point is gone, and a sizable chunk into Herc's HP, and you need a dex save.
Yeah,
Ooh, a 21.
that saves.
Not today, you big purple beastie.
Okay, its second attack is going to be a tail stinger as from out of the ground comes up and then shoots towards Riker.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Shield is not going to help me.
Okay.
For once.
Really? You think?
That's cool. I have a 20.
plus
27 I have a
25?
27 base AC. It'll help me out here, right? No.
Right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Come on, give it to me. Oh,
Oh,
that's
you
a
were dead.
lot. That's a lot.
Okay, I guess I can't. Nope, we're stuck with it. That's fine.
Wait, John. I have silvery barbs. Can I use that?
Yeah.
I just have to hope it rolls a nat 1. Advantage to Herc.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of poison right there.
Nat 1.
I just read it. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. No. It didn't roll it rolled the damage again instead of the
yeah.
attack.
Fuck, I can't shield.
You can't shield.
I can't shield. That still
No.
hits.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I'm just looking to see if Herc, by any chance, has any reaction.
I don't think.
He doesn't.
I don't think it's gonna help here.
Okay.
Look, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I promise. It's fine.
Do you want to take the original damage that was rolled, or do you want me to roll again?
Okay.
Already
Let me
rolled
look.
twice.
How much worse can it get?
Well, that's
A lot?
I mean, 25 and 36 are pretty
Wait,
much
but
the same as
it's-
21 and 42.
So the poison damage I have to make a con save for, so I can only take half of it. Roll it again. I'm gonna spin the dice here.
okay.
Oh, come on, baby. Oh
green
my
poison.
god.
Okay. But it's a con save, right, John? I can make
Yes.
a con save for the poison
Yes.
damage.
19
Okay.
con save.
Let's.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
don't
that's
you
not
have-
good.
Don't you have advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
so
Yeah,
could.
I'm giving it to you. Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Oh Jesus fuck.
Okay. No.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
So-
Hold on. Can you? I'm just
Can I
throwing it
what?
out. Don't you have inspiration from when I gave you inspiration for standing your guard at?
I do. If you allow me to use it, I'll use it.
There's.
Who's
I'll-
got 13?
He said it for a reason.
I'll-
Use it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll allow
Okay,
you to
I'm-
use it if you would like.
Yes, I'm going to use it. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so half the
inspiration
amount of
works.
poison damage.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
Fucking hell.
So that's
Uh,
sorry, 26 and 24.
20. Yes, 26 and 24. So
I'm still down.
50 points.
Yeah, that's I have 45 max HP. That knocks me down.
Fuck.
Alrighty, that ends the purple worm's turn.
Okay. Emmy, seeing the craziness that is happening out there, he's gonna twist his ring that he's wearing, and he's gonna cast Slow from onto the purple worm.
Alright, what is it, a whiz?
Yes, it is a whiz save. And let's hope it's against her spell modifier, which is 14.
Yeet.
Okay, it's got a -1.
Hey, get fucked, worm!
Alrighty, it can
The
only.
best thing about slow is the fact that its AC goes down by 2.
That is true.
I know, but the important thing right now is that it can't take reactions. So all you fuckers that are nearby, run!
Man, I'm inside.
I know you're inside. We gotta.
Yeah,
figure out-
I can't. I am unconscious in the sand.
Well, yeah.
And Herc already carried another unconscious body, so I don't know if he can do both.
We're gonna see.
Okay, Sammy, that's your action. You do anything
That's
else?
my action. Let me mark that. I'll mark that after my ring. Bonus action and movement. All right, we're gonna try to do the same thing again. Climb up. You want another athletics check from me?
Yeah, if you would, please. Just got to get a 10.
There
All right.
we go.
Yeah, you're able to climb up.
Nice.
All right, so that's gonna be all that fun shit right over there.
All right, you're now 30 feet in the air.
Okay, perfect. And this thing is huge, so even if it comes up here, we're gonna be in a world of fucking hurt. But that's fine. Well, that's a problem for Maros and me to worry about. So there you go. It's slowed. There you go, guys.
Alrighty, Rin, it is
God
now your
bless.
turn.
The slow is
Okay.
actually clutch.
I'm so glad I gave that to you. So, we are running 20 feet to the base of the rock.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that that's enough. Oh shit, I didn't actually think about what spell I want to try and cast on this motherfucker.
You happen
Already?
to have healing word.
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my only healing is undo harm, and I got to be able to touch him. So we're just trying to fuck this guy up. So we're. Does slow? Oh, I guess I can read it myself. I'm trying to. If the slow. It's my spell. So it doesn't change if I harm it, right? Yes.
No,
No.
only inside.
Wait.
Slow. Yep, slow. The only thing if it hits me because I'm concentrating right now. So
Yeah, we don't want it to hit you. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna try doing. Shatter. We're gonna go shatter. No, we're gonna go bane. Sorry. Really had to think about this one.
Bane's a good one too.
Yeah. So
Is that
I'm
a?
casting bane at 3rd level.
Whoa.
So
I think that only helps with.
It gives you more people to bane, not.
Yeah, so you only
Oh,
need
is
to
it
cast
just more
at first.
people? Oh, damn,
Yeah.
it's not more d4s. Well, then I'm casting at 1st level because I don't care about that. I thought it was going to give me more d4s. Okay.
No.
Yes, so 1st level Bane, take a d4 anytime you want to do something.
Okay, let me.
Does it have to make a saving throw before?
I'm looking to
It
see.
does.
Yeah, I think it's wisdom, I want to say, or con.
Charisma.
Oh, it's charisma.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's got a
Oh, I'm sure
minus
this thing is super-
3, believe it or not.
Even better.
Oh, so whenever a target that fails this. Okay, there we go. So saving throw 4. It fails. All right.
Well,
Alrighty, that ends your turn. Arsis, it is now your turn.
All right. Ardu is down. He poofed after the last bit of damage. It's just Arsis and desperately trying to claw her way out of here. Let's see if I can damage it. So 18 minus 2 is 16, so I don't do any damage. Fuck.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Yes, 15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Even worse. All right. Nice knowing y'all. Let me check something. Inventory. I do
Well,
have a greater
hurts.
healing potion, so I'll bonus action down the healing potion just so I can survive another turn. And that's why we just roll for damage instead of taking the max. That helps. Okay, 14. Okay.
Herc, it's now your turn.
Five and
Are you still carrying Arv?
15. I'm still carrying Arv. Trying to be as heroic as I fucking possibly can. Now, can I stow the axe to drag Riker?
You've used 15 feet of movement, correct?
Yes.
So, yeah, you can stow your axe to drag Riker, but keep in mind that unless you have something else, you've already used your movement. This will be your action to move as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And so okay, before I do that, can I Is this thing's mouth open?
No.
It's not. Okay.
Tell me what you're trying to do.
All right, player me knows now that damage has to be done inside the creature for it to regurgitate Arceus.
Okay.
If its mouth were to open, could Herc realistically chuck something in there to cause that internal damage?
What would you throw inside of it?
Herc might throw himself into the mouth.
Okay, so that's I'm not telling you what to do, but just if this is something you're curious about, with this creature showing its face, if you put enough pressure onto the teeth of this creature, it's not going to say no to a free meal. If you're trying to climb inside of its mouth, it's probably just going to allow it to happen.
Do it.
Yeah, we're doing it. Herc's got to do something heroic
but
here.
I want to clarify something. So, John, I think DJ is saying like we have to do damage inside the creature for it to regurgitate Arceus. Is it just damage as a whole, like inside and outside, or is it just inside that will regurgitate Arceus?
Specifically has to be inside damage.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted
That's
to.
fine. That's fine.
Just wanted
That's
to
why
clarify.
I'm trying to figure out what to do here. So, yeah, that will be Herc trying to get the thing to open its mouth so he can start swinging inside its gullet.
Oh, I didn't realize that I actually posted it. If the worm takes 30 damage or more on a single turn from a creature inside of it, the worm must succeed on DC 21
From
Constitution.
a single creature inside of it?
It just says on a single turn from a creature inside
so
of it.
it's either Herc and I, it's not a combined total of Herc and I.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got smites, so.
Yes.
All right. So you've used. Are you saying that you want to withdraw your movement because you've used 15 feet of movement, which would be your movement, and you would have to use your action to move again?
No. Okay. So I guess.
Are you taking Arv in with you, or are you dropping Arv?
No, I'm gonna drop Arv right over there on the edge then, and
Okay,
so
where
I will
you were.
actually, yes, back where I was. But go back over here. I'm gonna maybe drop slash shove Arv over that way, a little further away.
Okay.
And
Give me an athletics check. If it's above a 15, I'll let you toss him an extra 10 feet.
roll, you bitch.
Okay. So you, like, in a hurry, just chuck Arv, and as his limp body flies through the air and lands into the sand, rolling down the dune, yeah, you have your movement and your actions.
Perfect. So instead of stowing my axe, I will pull out my shield, and then I will begin like taking the shield and like pressing against its teeth to open its maw. And as soon as that maw opens up, the axe is gonna wheel back, and I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay. In order to do this damage, you're gonna have to be inside of it.
That's fine.
Meaning that you're taking the same penalties as a creature that's blinded and restrained.
That's fine.
It's
I gotta
okay?
get our Arceus out of here. Yes.
Let me double check something really quick. Oh, it's at the start of the worm's turn. Okay, so you are inside, blinded and restrained, so your attack's made at disadvantage. Gotta beat a 16.
That's fine.
I think he does have advantage because I did silvery barbs and I gave it to her.
So you're rolling
So I think-
normal.
Normal.
With the first one.
With the first one,
First
yes.
one only.
Can I use a bonus action magic weapon and then smite? I've never really thought of that before. Not sure, but we're gonna take the swing first. So,
Well,
inventory.
smite's not a bonus action. It's part of your
I know,
attack
but
action.
it is a leveled. It's kind of a spell.
It's not
kinda
a leveled
not,
spell.
so-
Yeah, it uses a leveled spell, but it does not
Oh
classified
my
as a spell.
fucking god!
Unfortunately, a 13 misses.
Okay, next time.
17 though.
That one's gonna hit.
17 does hit, just barely.
That's fine. That's fine because
11
that is
points
gonna
of
be-
damage.
Nope, that's gonna be. We are dumping a 3rd level smite into this bastard. Ah, fuck! Damn it! Fuck! Bitch! Damn it!
Wait, did you say 3rd level? I think you roll another D8, dude.
Wait.
So it's 2D8 at first
Oh, wait,
level,
No,
3D8
he's
at
only
second
got
level.
He's only got 2 levels.
Oh, it's only got. Okay, never mind then.
Sorry.
All right.
Maybe
So a total of 24 points of damage.
24 points. I don't think I have anything else to add any extra points to that. Oh, I really don't. Fuck. We're gonna try. We're gonna keep trying. Kill this thing from inside.
Okay. Keep in mind that it's in this. Hold on. Arceus, you missed both your attacks, didn't you? Okay. The damage counter is going to reset on its turn. Riker, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please. You can
do you
keep
want
it
us to
private if you
be
want.
roll-
It's up to
Do
you.
you, I'm gonna roll it private to you.
Okay.
I'll be able to like you and I will be able to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's my turn.
Alrighty. It is now the poison damage. 66 worth of poison damage. Or acid damage, rather, sorry. 19 points of acid damage.
Okay.
The good thing about laying motionless is that there's
A free meal.
no.
No, he doesn't know you're there.
He doesn't
can't
know
see.
you're there. It's like a T-Rex,
Oh,
basically.
That's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. Let's it's hold on. Does slow reduce movement speed?
Yep.
Yes, it
Bye.
cuts it in half.
Yep.
It cuts it in half. Weef.
Yep.
"25 feet. Ugh. That sucks. It can't even get you with its tail.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad for the worm right now. So bad.
One-shotting all of our allies right now. Yeah, I feel terrible for it.
Womp womp.
Okay. Yeah, that's all it can do right there is get right there. And you can see its tail coming up out of the sand, preparing for an attack, but unfortunately it can't do so.
That sounds like a fortunately to me. No un.
Skill issue.
Alrighty, Sammy.
Oh, I think it gets.
Doesn't it make us
re-roll its
slow?
wisdom
It's-
save
Yes,
now.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Same problem you had with the vampires in the past.
Yeah,
Uh,
it failed.
It does not meet her AC
Yeah, okay, we're good.
or DC. Yeah.
All right. Sammy.
All right. Is this thing out in the open? Like, now here's the another question: is its mouth open?
No.
No. Shit.
If it is not actively trying to swallow something or burrowing underground, if its head is exposed, its teeth are going to be kind of shut.
Damn it. I would really want to know if it would pop its head up and open its maw. But I'm not willing to hold an action for that, so we are going to short bow away at the thing that's trying to sting Rin with its tail.
15 unfortunately misses.
Damn it. Features, I got nothing else really.
Oh, not only that, but it's baned. So it would have had to subtract a d4 from
No,
the
I think
saving
that's
roll
just
too.
attack rolls, yeah.
Just
No,
attack rolls and
it says
saving
attack
throws.
rolls and saving. I'm talking about. Sorry, I was talking about for the wisdom save. I was saying,
Yes,
so
okay,
it
that's
definitely
right.
failed.
Got it. Okay, fuck. Your rogue sucks sometimes, it's you only get the one attack. So... He's gonna survey, and that is it. Shit.
Alrighty, Rin, it is your turn. It
Next
is.
time, bonus action, steady aim.
But yeah,
Sammy.
I mean, you can do that now if you want.
I might as well. Let's do it. So, I am 0 feet movement until after my next turn. Yikes.
Okay, Rin. It is slowed,
Oh.
so it does not have reactions.
Yeah, so we're gonna okay, we're gonna start by bonus action throwing a bardic out to Arsis, like, hang on in there, you can get out, because she can't get her out.
Do you?
And she's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
run back towards like CME. In fact, she's gonna get as far away as she can. And then we're gonna cast Shatter, having gotten the inspiration from Riker earlier. We're gonna cast it as a 3rd level, and we're casting it like, see, because it's a AOE little guy.
Keep it. I want you to keep in mind for a moment. Okay, you know, I'll say you
Is it gonna
can.
affect
You
the
can.
allies inside.
I was thinking about it. I'll say that you're smart enough to target. The worm's a really long creature. Like, even though it's in that particular area, you can target a portion that isn't directly affecting the allies.
Yeah, assuming that they're still close to the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, the tail that's jutting up out of the sand, you can target more towards that. It'll still
Yeah,
take
perfect.
the damage, but yeah, that'll work. Okay, so
Cool.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw. You know they're good at those.
Please.
20, half damage.
Yes, please.
8. Okie dokie. Arsis,
Yes.
it is now your turn.
Okay. We are gonna keep
have
whittling away at
faith
this
in you.
thing. Yeah.
Nice.
That hits. Okay,
The best damage, but that's okay.
so we're at 12.
Again.
That hits too.
Nice.
So
It's only
12, 7, 19, plus 5, 24.
Can I bonus action unarmed, like, punch it? Kick it? I think I can.
I don't.
Hold on. Bonus actions. Two weapon fighting. When you take an attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't have a light weapon. I have a longbow.
Okay.
I've done all the damage I can do.
Alrighty. It is now up to Herc. to land just one attack, probably.
Alright. Oh. You will unhand us or unthroat us. Oh,
Oh, Herc, no.
Herc, why is your character
Herc, I'm begging you.
cursed? Hey!
Nice.
27 will hit.
27 will hit.
27 will hit.
Got it.
And just
Backswing,
for
baby.
shits and gigs, we are still throwing that second level smite slot in there.
Okay, so 11 plus
3d8. Jesus, 10.
that's a sucky 3d8.
That is a sucky 3d8.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
21 points of damage.
Yeah. Now I have to beat a DC 21. If I beat it, you stay inside of the worm. If it fails, you get expelled.
Okay.
Let's fucking go!
Fails. So
Oh, fuck yes.
you are shot out.
Fuck this thing.
Give me a second. We're gonna roll a d6. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Big 12.
Yeah, d12 for your cardinal directions. One, start going clockwise.
Okay, the direction we don't want to go.
Okie dokie. You expelled violently from the beast as you can feel it convulsing and just wrenches you out into the sand, now covered in, I don't know, not only the acid, but the sand now sticking to the moisture on your body.
Okay, and then...
But now I guess you have your movement because you're no longer restrained.
It would be Herc's turn, because my
Yes.
turn's already passed.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Hold on 1 second. I'm looking at one more thing here. Where you at, bastard? So, I will use Herc's bonus action then to channel divinity, peerless athlete.
Increases your athletics, or no,
Yes.
gives you advantage on athletics.
Advantage on athletics and acrobatics. The
Mhm.
amount I can carry is doubled. And
Okay.
the distance of your long and high jumps increases by 10 feet.
Okay. Okay.
So. And. Rin, Arsis, are you still conscious at this point?
I am.
Okay. So, 5, 10, 15, just drawing the attention to the worm. As I'm running past it in the sand, I'm just scraping my axe across its body, hoping that it's just gonna draw all of its attention onto me and leave poor Arsis alone.
Okie dokie. I need another death save from you, Sir Riker, and then it will be the worm's turn.
Sounds good. Very well.
Okay. The worm, slowed and with Bane, is going to make a stinger attack. At Herc. Need to minus a d4 on this. A 21 to hit.
I wish Herc had a fucking shield on him, god damn it.
He does.
No, like the spell.
Oh, the spell shield. Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
A 21 will hit.
Okay. Herc will take.
Actually, hold on. Realizing the shit that is going on right now,
Mhm.
and realizing that his allies are in trouble,
Mhm.
Sammy is gonna force a silvery barbs onto the purple worm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I just realized I was a little slow on that one. Should have done it.
Fine.
I will roll again.
And he will give advantage to it's got to be somebody. Oh fuck me! God damn it!
25.
He will give advantage to Herc on this.
Okay. Advantage to Herc. So
Get
the
advantage on his saving throw for the poison at least.
Yeah.
22 points of piercing damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't matter. The piercing damage alone is enough to take Herc down, but con save advantage 22. So
Okay.
Not enough
So-
to kill him then.
Yeah, not
22.
instant death.
So 44 total points of damage.
and you see the stinger enter his body and withdraw, and Herc goes down.
Okay. That ends the purple dragon. I don't know why I keep wanting to. I think
It's a
purple.
purple worm.
I think purple dragon knight, and I keep saying purple dragon worm. That ends the worm's turn. Sammy, it is now your turn. Seeing your party in pretty rough
Shambles?
shape. Yeah. What do you do? You did do steady aim, so I imagine you've been thinking about it.
I'm
You
gonna
get
have to
advantage
take
on
an
your attack. Yeah.
I have to take the attack. I can't do anything else.
I will say that as you see blood kind of pouring out of the side of this creature's mouth, and some of the exterior wounds that it's taken, it is bloodied.
17.
A 17 does hit.
It does.
Oh yeah, it's
fuck me.
slowed.
Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
We did roll
that.
for its slow on its turn,
Yes,
by the way.
thank you. Gosh. Wisdom. 16
Minus a D4.
minus a D4.
Minus the D4. 14. It still
Meets it, beats it.
meets it. Can somebody silvery barbs the saving throw?
Can I?
No. It's got to be. Wait, can you do a
Actually,
saving
you
throw?
You might be able to. Let me
Silvery
check.
barbs.
Creature
5e.
succeeds an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw.
Yeah, you can
I'm
if you want to.
silver barbsing.
Oh
Okie
my
dokie.
god.
We will roll another wisdom, and it fails.
That's better.
Who gets
Much
the
better.
advantage?
Well, shit. I mean, I guess Sammy's got to get the advantage, right?
Well, he already has advantage,
Yeah, you don't want to do it
Oh.
to me.
No, don't double. Never mind.
so I
We're
guess
gonna get-
Arsis or
Yeah, we're giving Arthur the advantage.
or can you or Riker potentially to get
I
advantage
guess
on
the
a death
advantage on
save.
death saves. Yeah,
God,
you
that's
know,
an ability check.
It's okay. I'm totally fine.
I'm giving it to Arsis. I can't let her die again.
Okay,
Thanks. I actually have a plan, so.
nice. Alrighty.
Right, so
Okay.
the 17 hits, 24 total damage from the piercing and sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And I can't move this round. It'll be next round that I can move. Okay, I will steady aim one more time. I will keep steady aiming until the thing keeps coming at me or comes at me. Then I will chicken shit.
Okay. Rin, it is now your turn.
Yes. I'm doing some quick math.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's a trigonometry, so you can understand like structure, trajectory, and all that shit.
Okay. So if I were only moving in the sand, I would get 40 feet with movement plus action dash. But since I get 15 feet on that rock,
Yeah.
I think I calculated out to I get 45 total feet of movement.
I'll trust your math.
Yeah, I think the math makes sense. So I'm running to Riker.
Okay.
That ruins my plan. Shit.
It's fine. Hey, guess what? It doesn't have reactions. So.
I know
That's
it
great.
doesn't have reactions, but I was hoping other things would happen.
There's still an unconscious hurt that you could deal with.
And
Okay.
that is unfortunately all I can do this turn, but it sets me up to save Riker and get him back up next turn.
Okay. Arsis. Now that your plan
Well,
is foiled.
Yeah, because she just made a shit ton of noise and drew the attention of the worm that way.
Okay.
I was going to sneak over to Riker and heal him, but now I guess I will sneak over to Herc and heal him instead.
Okay.
I need
I
both
would
of
like
them.
to crawl. So I'm prone. I would like to crawl, and I would like to go very slow and very quiet. Since it's
Okay.
starting difficult terrain, I already
Yeah.
have like half movement, so.
Sure.
Alright, do I make a stealth roll?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I get to right there. This is really tricky because of the fact that it's right there. And I'm going to roll this with advantage because of the silvery barbs. 23.
Okay. You feel confident enough with the commotion that's going on around you that even though you are crawling very, very close to this creature, that it does not sense your presence.
Cool. Cure wounds, level 1 at Herc. He gets a whole 7 hit points back.
Alrighty.
And that's everything I'm going to do. And then I'm just
Fine.
going to stay still and just pray that, because I noticed, I'm sure when I fell down, I noticed that it was ignoring the people that weren't moving.
That is potentially, that is a good pick.
It's an Arsis thing she
Yeah.
didn't think about, so.
For sure. Herc.
So she's not going to move anymore. Herc, don't move. It can sense you when you move.
No, must save everyone. And I will stand up
Fuck.
as Herc. Yep. And I will swing away.
And it'll just be normal, or I don't think he has advantage on anything.
He does not.
I couldn't remember in one of the silvery barbs if he had it.
One of our many silvery barbses.
They're just going everywhere. Silvery barbs everywhere.
Silvery Barb's Eye, maybe?
Oh, let's dump that last second level smite slot into that.
Okay, so 10.
Well, that is what is that? That's 3, so it's 6d8 I'm throwing in there. So 24 plus 10 is 34 points of damage.
Okay, this thing is looking very, very hurt.
And he is going to swing again. 19 to hit.
Okay,
And we're going to dump a level 1 smite slot into that.
okay.
So 17 on top of the 34, so 44, 50, 51.
I subtracted it as we went. I wasn't going to do all that
Okay,
math. Yeah, it is looking very, very hurt.
Get me, you bastard. I don't know if Herc uses bad language.
Not really.
He
Come
might,
on.
Get me,
he might
you
have called it a
disgusting-
fiend or a
You disgusting beast.
I hope
I'm
I hope he gets a kick out of watching Sammy. Riker.
Don't die, buddy.
All right.
You die.
That's
You
my
do
turn.
not have permission to die.
Okay,
I need to make it just one more turn.
it is the worm's turn.
Fine.
Go for the thing that did damage, not the thing that was running.
I know.
And a ton of damage at that. That's fine.
Had
Bring
he
it on.
not done so much damage, I was gonna make a roll to decide. But I think it is
being
going
heroic.
to bite Herc.
It's going to try to bite Herc.
Something like that. 30.
Does a 30 hit?
Does anybody have anything?
Can I think it's been long enough that I can barbs again. No.
No, it has
yes.
not.
No.
No, but Sammy will burn his last silvery barbs. And he will give advantage to...
Sammy can't either because you don't have a reaction, do you?
Huh?
Hasn't been your turn yet.
Yeah.
I reacted the last time the worm went out. And then it was my turn. I'm at the top of the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Oh, that is true.
I will silvery barbs, and
Well, I guess-
I will...
Rin.
Also, would have reset.
I barbed
Yeah.
on
Oh.
Sammy's turn, but Sammy barbed on the worm's turn. So
Oh, okay. That
it's
is.
been a full turn for him. It's not quite been a full turn
If
for
you
me,
barbed
unless
on
it's by
Sammy's turn, he's
order.
still before you.
It's okay. Sammy burnt his. He burnt his barbs.
I'll burn it. That's fine. I have no problem with
Okay.
that.
All right.
You still have it, Rin.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. And I will give advantage to Herc.
All right.
Fuck.
32
Why doesn't he even do better every single time?
minus 4. 29. Okie dokie. The damage. I don't think it's possible to roll a 7, but we'll see. 24 points of piercing damage.
That's fine, because you know what? Herc is going to use his one little feature that he doesn't get to use very often because not very many people can do it to him, but he's going to use his relentless endurance, and when a creature drops me to 0, he's going to pop right back up to 1, so...
Okay.
Nice.
So relentless endurance, but now you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's fine. Herc gets advantage on that with the silvery
Yeah, but if it does more
But
than
he
one
also
hit point
gets-
damage.
Oh.
Well, no, this is just to be swallowed.
Wait, is he still slowed? Can he do that since he already took the attack?
It's part of the same
This,
attack.
yeah, it's part of the attack.
Oh,
There-
this is all one attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I pass, then I don't get swallowed.
This is correct. There's
Okay.
another ability that was used earlier.
17.
A 17 does not pass.
It's not pass?
No, it's a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Jesus.
Fuck!
So he is swallowed. And he would take 66 points of acid damage. At the start of the worm's next turn. So no
okay.
damage now. So 1 HP
good.
inside the worm, swallowed.
So we have to kill it this turn, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, it's gonna be really rough. With that, Sammy is going to line up his shot. And he's gonna load up one of those +3 arrows.
Hold on a
This
second.
time. Holding.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Still slowed.
Thank God.
Okay. Can use an action or a bonus action, not both. But I can still...
You can only make one attack action on your turn, too.
Yes, I can only make one attack action, but I can still move. This isn't one of those that says that you can... Okay, so...
But you get half your movement speed as well, so.
Yep. Alrighty, now Sammy's turn for real.
Okay, that changes something up a little bit there. Oh no, I get advantage on the attack roll because, okay, so I still get my sneak attack. So that's fine. That's the important thing there. So I am burning one of my +3 arrows.
Whoa.
And I'm going to shoot this worm in the butt. Or try to, at least.
Right in the butt.
So that is a 26 to hit with
That
the
definitely
+3
hits.
arrow. And that will
so it'll be
13 plus 7, so 20 points of piercing, magic, and sneak attack damage.
as you can see this arrow piercing in underneath of one of its
Did you add the +3 to that?
Yeah, the 10
It's-
plus 3 plus 7, yeah.
yeah, I
He rolled it normally, but he's adding +3 on top
Yeah,
of it just to
mentally.
make
Yeah, but
things
it's
easier.
also 3 plus 3 damage.
that's
Yeah,
what
I
he
know.
said. Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
13
10
plus
3
7.
plus 7.
Yes.
So it's the 10 and 7 from here, and then plus the 3 from the arrow to make it 20.
Basically see the chitin kind of expose the meat underneath of it, and you shoot right in, and you can hear it let out like just this roar. And Herc feels the vibrations inside. It is on its last leg.
Oh my god, fuck you!
Wait, but it doesn't have any legs. It's a worm.
It's true. That's why it's on its last one.
Damn, it's always on its last one.
Mother
Oh.
effer.
Anything else,
All right.
Mr. Sammy?
I wish I could do something with my bonus action, but I can't, so I shan't.
Okay. Miss Rin.
Okay.
It's already been 3 rounds that Riker's been down, correct?
Yeah. Yep, I know.
Get him up. Get
Oh
him
my
up.
god. This is so hard.
Want to be the mama bear of this group? You gotta protect him.
I know. Okay. I'm sorry, Riker. I know you want me to kill the worm, but we've got up to 3 more people who can kill this worm. We're giving him the potion.
Okay.
Please enjoy a potion of greater healing, my friend.
Okay.
Get your ass back up.
All right.
Go
Riker-
fuck up a worm.
Oh my
Riker
god.
does come back up, yes.
Okay.
How many death saves did you lose?
I had 2 successes, 1 fail.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, good. We were all right then.
Yeah, she like kneels down, lifts your head, pours the potion. As you come back to life, she gives you a big clap on the back. Worm's almost dead. Time to go get him.
What? What? How long has it been?
Not too long. You gotta go.
Get out there, little dirty boy.
Yeah. You still have your movement, if you want.
So Rin's gonna take that and she's gonna just run
Back on the rock
away.
again.
She's gonna head towards the rock, but like, actually, can we make it?
Because you
on the-
still have kinetic jaunt, don't you?
Yeah, so I've got 40. So yeah, we'll just head back to the rock. Well, but I don't want to. I don't want to put Riker in any trouble. Oh, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Riker will be fine. Don't worry
fine.
about
We're
it.
going to the rock. We're going to the rock. We're fine.
Riker will be fine.
It's my turn.
We just gave him a potion. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Clap. Go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 14 hit points. Totally gonna like save you if the worm hits you.
I mean, 14 or 45, either way, it can one-shot me, so it's all the same.
Yeah. Yeah,
Arsis.
same. We're gonna take aim and we're gonna attempt to finish this thing off, I guess. I'll kind of stand up and attempt to hit this thing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That is beautiful.
How do
Hold
you
on.
and go ahead.
She wants to add all of the damage.
That's the total amount of damage I can do.
What do we got? 11, 14, so 25 points of damage. Oh, plus the crit. 25 plus
critical.
7, 30. Okay, so 32.
So she gets up, she steals herself, she's, clothes are tore up, everything's a little bit of a mess because of the acid. She's pissed. She goes, "You ain't taking him anywhere." Deep breath, pulls the bow back, and wants to go, like, right through where she thinks its brain is.
Yes. As it's kind of emerging and going to dive back down, the flex in its chitinous shell exposes a weak point straight into its brain as it just crashes down, creating sand just flying everywhere as it comes to rest, half of its body exposed, motionless. Thus,
All right, are we
ending
out
combat.
of initiative?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run and pull Herc out of that thing.
You see lumping, like something is like prodding from the inside, little poof, poof, poof. And her crawls out, completely
Stop
disgusting, covered in slime, and little acid
Ew.
burns on his forehead, his clothes pockmarked with acid burns. Did we get it?
Yeah, it's dead. Herc, fuck.
Oh,
We need
oh, thank Tamora for that.
can you go, can you get to the rock, safely?
Where is Arv? And he's gonna look around.
Riker is like dragging him to the rock, pretty much.
Okay.
Can we take a potty break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick
Take a
fiver.
long rest.
You can't take a long rest yet.
Oh,
But maybe a short one.
yes.
It would help.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna meet on the rock now the worm's dead.
Shit, man, I saw the light there for a second.
A lot of you did.
That was a wild one.
Oh yeah. I almost want to chop this thing up and make armor out of its hide. That'd be cool.
You guys can certainly try.
You mean Arsis can certainly try. My survival is not
Arsis
great.
is the one that's gonna hack this thing up.
Yeah.
Get to like my incense today.
When I was originally looking at this monster, I somehow glossed over the secondary poison damage on that tail stinger. Did not realize it was 42 poison damage.
Yeah, like there's a possibility it could have killed me outright,
Yeah.
which is
The possibility it
crazy.
could have killed a lot of us outright.
Yeah.
So I only have a D8 hit die.
Oh,
I don't
Could I
have
have
much
more?
health.
Could I have more hit dice, please?
Can I have more, please?
Oh Lord. I'm like sweating. That was stressful.
yeah, that slow plus bane combination, that's gonna be huge. I can see that being
You can expect to see a lot more of that.
abused for sure. By abused, I mean
Okay, in the
believe it
future,
was
I'm also
used
I
in the
will add a
past.
fairy fire to that, so we get advantage on attacks in addition to all that shit.
John, you thought that you were getting away from the slow abuse.
True.
Now it's just getting worse for you.
Yeah, there's two of us that'll do it.
okay.
Well, to be fair, there's only one of us that can do it. It's just the other one of us decided to help the other one out back with a little bit of an item.
Okay. As it calms down, the worm lying motionless in the ground, all of you come to rest.
I prestidigitate everyone that has acid on them. Just, you know,
Or slime.
yeah.
Okay,
Herc is only at 1 HP, right?
that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Okay, Riker is going to come up, and Herc will feel a slight sting as I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Say, are we gonna do anything else with the day before we start doing this stuff?
Oh, 12 HP back to Herc.
To be clear, as of right now, the sun is just starting to come up.
Yeah. No, I think this might be the perfect place to sit and rest.
Sun is rising in the east, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Sammy's gonna look over at you guys and is like, we should probably get behind on this side of the rock. And he's gonna hop
Oh,
down
yeah.
over here.
I think that's the right way to go. Rin makes her way around.
And you were working on that harp or something like that?
She had them like all rolled up. I made one for everybody.
Maybe
Passes
we can
them out.
construct it in some sort of like lean-to thing and put it up against the rock, and we just hang out over here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you guys want to take a
Arv
short
is
rest?
with us as well.
At
Okay.
least. Yeah, at least a short rest, if not a full long rest.
We're not going anywhere while the sun's up.
Well, oh, you're not going anywhere while the sun's up?
I thought we were gonna keep moving until it was like the heat of the day.
Except for the fact that if we get ambushed again, our resources are really dwindled, and half of us are on less than half HP.
HP.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it might be time to take a nap of 7 to 8 hours.
To be fair, you've only been traveling for maybe 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't quite take a long rest yet.
It's fine.
I mean, a quick breather should still be fine.
An hour to eat breakfast and
Cry.
Yeah.
some of that.
John, I'm going to use the Pearl of Power to get my 2nd level spell slot back.
Okie dokie.
Where? Oh, there it is.
While we're resting, I'm gonna do something that I've never actually done. I'm going to
Rest.
Yep, I'm gonna gently pluck at my loot and give everyone an extra D6 hit points.
It's not where I want it.
So, boop. Take an extra 6, everybody.
It's a D6. It's,
So,
oh.
Yeah, but I rolled 6.
oh, she rolled a 6.
Oh.
All right,
Okay.
so Herc's gonna get 6, and then he's gonna see. All right, so he's got 6 dice and what? Paladin's D10, if I remember correct, right?
Oh, yeah, Paladin's D10.
So I'm going to what's his con mod? 2, so 4. 1. Again. Come on, really?
Forget to
Bro,
add your con
did I-
modifiers to those.
You wasted all your good rolls on fighting the worm.
I don't think you had very
Sorry.
many good rolls either. Hey, there's one. 12. That's 4. Jesus.
Oh my god.
How many? We'll see if I can get a
It's-
2 here.
No.
Wow. All right. We can let Herc know that he used all his hit dice to bring himself
Dude,
back
those are crazy fucking rolls. Holy shit.
Yes, they are. In the meanwhile, did everybody else use their hit dice and not pop up yet? Because Herc will gladly go around giving everybody a little pat on the head. Needs it.
I'm topped up.
Arsus, where are you at?
I'm pretty close to full. I'm not full yet, but
Okay.
he doesn't need to waste his
And
resources
I don't
on
think
me.
Rin and myself took any damage, so we're good.
Her,
What happens
can
when
touch
you run
himself, it's
away?
Yeah, we were thinking, right? Question. Uh-oh.
Oof.
Hold on a
What
second.
just
Oh.
happened? You deleted the map.
The infinite void of the abyss is upon us.
Oh.
Oh, you scooped.
Oh,
the
that's
map.
what you were doing.
Oh, there's a new worm. There's a new worm. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we're all topped off. We're taking a minute to rest. Sammy is fidgeting since he's got nothing to do right now. He pulls out the actually did
Actually, let me.
Actually, Sammy will go over to Riker in the middle of this resting. So, did find these. I'm gonna hand him 2 wands. I
Do
don't
you know which one is which?
I have no idea. And I was hoping that maybe you can tell me what they are.
I don't know how long we're resting, but I think I can identify both of these.
It might prove helpful at some point down the road.
What were the two that I revealed to you previously?
I think the two that Arf had were the Greater Restoration, and then what was the
Like
other one?
fear or something?
Okay. I'm
Fear. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I'll take 20 minutes to ritually cast Identify on both of these.
Okay. One of them is a wand of paralysis, and the other one is
That
a
wouldn't have
wand
helped.
of secrets.
Wand of Paralysis, alright. And Wand of Secrets?
Yes.
Alright.
And the question is,
that's like really
would
good.
you give them back to Sammy after identifying?
He will look at them and after identifying them, just be like, "Oh yeah, this one can cause paralysis, and let's see, this one here looks like it lets us know if there's a secret door or trap close to us."
I think I'm gonna hold on to the Wand of Secrets, but you hold on to that one. You might and that one a little more useful.
Well, after what just happened, yeah, I'll take anything I can get.
So I will remove the Wand of Paralysis out of my inventory. And I will hold on to the Wand of Secrets.
Okay.
I would like to dissect the worm to see if one, the food is edible, and two, if I can harvest any of its acid.
Ooh. Harvest some of its acid. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a survival check. Now, I'll ask you, do you want to make a save or suck? Or do you want to roll to dissect the worm, then roll to see if you can get any of the acid excretions?
I would like to do two separate rolls.
Okay.
One to see if there's anything that we can salvage from the worm, as in hide and/or food,
Okay.
and then a separate one for the acid thing.
Okay.
It's just two different survival checks.
Yep. First one,
Okay,
first one for the dissecting, second one for the acid.
Okay, 26 to dissect him,
Okay.
and a 23 for some acid.
Yay!
Okay.
So Arsis walks Rin over to the worm now that she thinks it's safe. So walk lightly. Don't want any more of that tremor sense. I think we made a mistake by running. If we had held still, we might have been able to avoid it altogether in the future. We see one. That's what we're gonna
Stay
do.
still. Understood.
Stay still. Yep. And then, but if you look here, and I'll start tearing it apart and like ripping it to shreds, and
Okay.
like cleaning it like Tywin Lannister and Game of Thrones, while it's just talking to Ren about like the insides of this creature. Oh look, it's got a poop track. We want to get rid of that. We don't want any of that. That's gross. I do think that this fleshy pit might be edible. We may have to cook it first.
And then, as I'll say, along with this survival check, I need you to give me. Hold on a second.
Riker, you got any of those fancy vials left? I think I found something.
Oh yeah. Or Riker's just like, yeah. How many do you need?
Okay. So I need you to do me a favor. You're gonna eventually roll 4 d20s and 4 d4s. Okay, so roll a d20 and a d4.
Okay. You want them like in tandem, like 1d20 and then 1d4 and then 1d20 and
yes.
then okay.
Because one is specifying which one, and then the other one is specifying the value.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one's an 8 on the d20 and a 2 on the d4.
I see that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, as you're talking about its digestive tract, and you get deep enough down, and you're starting to pull out, you feel something heavy, kind of snug, and you kind of look to see what it's stuck on. It's pure weight of what's contained inside. And the first thing that you reach in and pull out is a large chunk of gold worth 200 gold pieces.
Well, I don't need this.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice fireworks.
These are really wild. Okay. 6.
Mm-hmm.
Your D2. So you find a diamond worth 200 gold.
Okay.
A 10. Okay. You find a chunk of jade worth 400 gold.
Nice.
Damn.
And then lastly, because
Another
you
chunk
rolled
of
another
gold.
8, another chunk of gold worth 400 gold.
I think this thing was eating rocks.
Yeah,
Right,
kind of
right.
mixed in with all of these diamonds, all of these precious materials. You can see remnants of the earth that it was consuming as it was going through the desert.
Well, this is kind of pretty, Miss Wren, and I'll hand you the jade.
Aw, cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure we
How's
can do
it?
something with this.
I will type
Gold,
that in the Cormyr chat just so we don't lose it.
Yeah. Riker, you got that fancy bag, right?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, big rocks, big chunks of gold and diamond.
Riker just like opens up the bag of holding.
Shove it in.
You almost see all the gold that we've been collecting, getting ready to crust over the top.
And then how much acid can I extract?
How
from
much
this
acid can we
thing?
do?
What
More than
type
you
of
think.
container do you have to put
Riker's
it in?
got some glass vials.
I've got like I've got a few glass vials, basically like old healing potions, but I kept like the vials for.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
empty. I've got an
We
empty
have
healing
my
potion
healing
too.
potion, Ren's healing potion, so at least 4, right?
Yeah, I think Riker has probably 2 at this point.
Okay, so 4.
Yeah, 4 then.
Yeah, with a 23, you can fill up all 4 if you would like.
Cool. Yes. I'd like 4 vials of acid, please.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
You know,
Riker,
this
you
reminds
can
me a
have
lot
those.
of extracting the acid from someone's stomach before. Very similar, believe it or not.
Well,
I
I mean-
guarantee you don't want this acid in your stomach.
Oh no, you don't.
Or on the outside of you, because that hurt real bad.
Yeah, the acid contained in people's stomachs is also not good to get on you.
Okay. As for the dissecting of the creature itself, you are able to get down in between each of the thick pieces of chitinous armor that surrounds the worm and carve away. What pieces are you trying to take with you? With a 26, you can pretty much dissect whatever you want on this creature.
So I'm looking for
hearts.
like pieces that we'll actually eat, like food, like nutrition, things that we can maybe dry out and turn into jerky or whatever. And then honestly, probably a big fucking tooth to have it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't they be like long needle type teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, how many days worth of ration are you looking to carry? I'll say that you could probably, like, you have unlimited quantities worth of food. It's all about how much you want to carry.
Since we've got, I could resummon Ardu, and he's getting bigger. And Herc, does he have the spell slot or the time to resummon his camel?
He does not have the spell slot anymore because he used both of them to smite the ever-loving shit out of the worm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
So I'd probably grab at least 2 days worth of food.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily find that. As the sun's coming up and it is starting to get a little bit warmer, you can still feel the coolness of the rock by remaining into the shadow. But you can start to see the waves of the heat emanating from the sand. How long are you guys staying here? Are you literally staying until it's dark again?
I would vote for that because I'm pretty tapped, but that would depend on the group.
John, looking around, are there any rocks similar to what we're on now?
Yeah, how many
Well,
of these
what's the terrain
swords
like?
are there? So obviously we see this one, but its own little platform, I guess we can call it. How many more of these swords with platforms do we see? Preferably ones that are not in the sun.
You would probably see one every, I don't know, let's take a measurement here. Probably about every 300 or so feet.
Mm-hmm.
You could look in one direction and find one that might be capable of finding some shade. That have a platform on it as well of solid rock that, at least in your mind, would offer some semblance of protection from the any worms that might be dwelling in the area.
So I would probably make the not so heartfelt, but at least the idea of keeping moving while we're keeping in the shade of the swords.
Okay.
Whether everybody else wants to do that or not, we can always keep an eye out for the worms. And if we do see any of them in the distance, then perhaps we can hold tight for a little bit and wait until they pass.
Okay.
So, John, can I look out? Because, like, if I remember correctly, like, the worm, even when it would like burrow, like, would it leave like a small trail of like sand?
Yeah.
Can I look at the landscape and see if I see any of that?
Yeah, there's a lot of dunes, so it would be a little bit more difficult. So I'll say the DC is probably about an 18 or so. But yeah, you could try to look to see if you can see any patterns that don't necessarily match
It will help
the
them with that.
direction.
Yeah, would I be able to like roll investigation to kind of like discern like just the regular wind from like anything that could be created from the worm?
Yeah. You can make an investigation check instead.
All right,
Okay.
23.
Okay. With the wind blowing from northwest to southeast, you can kind of see that all of the dunes are blowing actually in your direction. You can see the sand kind of flowing towards you. And all of them kind of maintain that similar pattern, snaking from southwest to northeast. Looking back at the trails that you saw where the worm was kind of carving its path through, you can see that already, even with the few hours that have gone by, the dune that it had created with its passing has dwindled down, but you can tell that it went against the overall flow of the grain. Looking out ahead of you in your direction that you're looking north, you see some paths, but they've already been worn down to where you can tell that they're not fresh. So you don't see any newly created tunnels or burrows created by a purple worm, but you do see the remnants of some.
All right. Riker just like writing down like observations, and as he looks out, he turns to everyone and says, I don't see any new paths created by any more worms. I think if we're going to go, now might be a good time, because I'm not sure if there'll be any more on the way.
Give me a second. Calculation. What is it? There's 5,000. What was it? 5,260 feet in a mile?
Yeah.
5,280 feet.
280, not 260. Okay. All right. Calculation.
One of those fucking useless numbers that you're forced to remember all the time.
I know.
Garbo. We could have nice tens numbers.
Good.
Kilometer.
Yeah, man, meters are great.
So good.
Yeah, But then, before you know it, we'll have healthcare.
No!
Transport.
Not acceptable.
What are you talking about? We're deleting schools this year. Deleting them. There will be no schools.
That's whatever. Fucking bring on the.
Sorry.
Welcome to Costco.
Welcome to Costco.
Yeah. Okay.
Idiocracy.
Yeah. Which is a movie I've never seen.
You should watch it.
Oh.
Holy
Fantastic
fuck. It'll make
movie.
you
You
so
gotta watch
sad.
Anyway,
It's
moving
such
on,
a good
moving on.
movie.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyways, okay.
Sorry, yeah, moving on.
So, your last direction was you wanted the path north, heading towards the water source.
Yeah.
Looking to the north, you see these tall spires of rock turn into a much larger rocky formation, creating what appears to be the entrance to some sort of canyon, about a mile in the distance.
Canyons are good. Canyons are full of shade.
Now, as you continue to weave from shade to shade, I think there's going to be a total of 5 Constitution saving throws, one for every roughly 1,000 feet that you're traveling in the sun, with a failure meaning taking a level of exhaustion. You get those with
We're making
advantage
these with advantage
because of your shirts.
yes.
But that's if you decide to venture forth during the day.
Well, you can all keep trying until some of these.
We can get as far as we can
Contracts.
before the exhaustion
The
kicks in.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, alrighty. You can make your first trek, first leg of the journey north. Everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
it will be interesting. A 17, I guess. We'll call it.
Rin
Wow,
is
Rin,
not made
really?
for the desert.
Hey, Rin, remember when we talked about that hubris?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Talking about hubris.
Fuck.
Brother.
For conversation that Rin and I were having. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Both. Oh, Arsa's got a 15 with her advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 is the DC.
Oh, Jesus, fuck me.
So both Rin and Sammy
Immediately.
take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, so with that going on, Arsa's gonna have her best "I told you so" face, and then try to find a place for us to hold up during the sun.
How's everybody else feel about that?
Riker is fine, but he will look at the two exhausted people and see what they're thinking.
What about Arv?
Arv ain't doing shit.
Did you just
Might be
remind
a
the teacher that
vegetable,
we
but
had
he's still
homework?
got con saves to roll.
You reminded the teacher that we had homework due. You are the worst.
Yep, that's fine.
Um.
I want to see Arv fail this shit too.
Oh, I'd already rolled it with advantage. All right. Yeah, he
Bastard.
did. He did fail
Still
as well.
exhausted.
Just barely.
Okay. Does everybody continue to?
I'm looking at the exhausted folks, seeing how they're doing first.
Look, I can make it a bit longer.
We've already started dragging. If we have to run from something again, we ain't gonna be able to do it with you guys looking like you do. I still think we should travel in the evening and at night.
We could try a little bit more, and just go from there.
So
We're
go.
already behind.
I suppose we travel a little closer to the cavern. If you two are up for it.
I'm up for it. Let's try not to get into any more fights, okay?
A pack on.
Riker, do you think it's safe out there? Do you think we can continue traveling?
Well, from what I saw before, it didn't look like there were any worms around. Maybe at one point, but not anymore. My main concern is if we wait around too long, I don't want them to come back.
Okay.
So, like, Riker is still fine to go if the other party members are fine with it.
It looks like
Yeah, I think Rin can take one
four
more
of the
level of
five.
exhaustion before
You
she's
guys
calling
realize
it.
your speed is halved, right?
And that's when we camp out for the day.
That's first level of exhaustion. Is
I
half
think it's
speed.
disadvantage on
First level
ability
is
checks, right?
disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
And
Second level
your speed
is
isn't half
speed
until I think the 3 levels of exhaustion.
Speed is next, then
Yeah.
Oh, it's speed next. Okay,
then
and
attack rolls
saving
and saving throws.
gotcha.
yes. So we could try one more.
yeah,
I will
half of half would really
That's
put a
fine.
hurt on. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and
As long as
do.
something's within sight that we can just camp out for the night.
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead and make one more Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god!
Wow!
This is a
right.
ripperoonie.
Well.
Well, it's too bad that I don't get advantage anymore.
No, it's saving throws, not an
It's
ability
saving
check.
They're not an ability check. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Sammy got a 20. What's that 7?
I don't know.
He
tapped
rolls
it
the third
once and
time.
It's rolling
Oh.
it 3 times or
Interesting.
twice or whatever. So
Okay, so
ignore the
Sammy
7.
passes, Riker fails. Rin passes, Herc passes,
Said it was okay.
and Arsis passes. So Riker suffers a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
You've
I
got
didn't hear no bell.
3 more legs until you can be safe into the canyon. Safe.
Shaded.
Yes, shaded. Do you continue on or do you rest?
Riker's still good to go.
Sammy's good.
He's sweating, but he's determined.
In the distance, far, probably about halfway in between where you're at now, in between you and the canyon, you can see some dust swirls kicking up a little bit, traveling from east to west, kind of against what you know the wind direction is heading.
Okay. With that, like, how far away is it?
1,000
You
feet.
would not run into it before you stopped, but you would be closer.
Okay. Riker will say, might be some more worms in the distance, but we can go a little further. I want to get up closer to see maybe how long these stick around for.
Yeah,
Knowing
I can do
that-
another leg.
This is far enough away that because you're only traveling kind of 300 feet at a time and, from shade to shade, you would be able to find another piece of rock. Even if this was a worm, you would be able to find another solid source to stand on well before it got to you.
Yeah, Riker's just saying like, he wants to get a little closer to it
Okie
first.
dokie. Everyone,
I don't like it, but all right.
give me another con save with advantage.
All right.
I don't know why it's rolling twice
Better.
like that. So, but whatever.
All right.
18.
Hold on. Do you have 2 character sheets open at once?
I do Herc's and mine.
I think maybe that might have to do with it.
Okay.
It's for the same
think it's-
reason why when I have 2 instances of Roll20 open and I roll from a character sheet, it rolls it twice.
So same thing just happened right there with Herc. So that might be the case.
Okay, so Sammy got an 18.
Yes.
Riker got a 15. Rin got a failure. So you're at your second point of exhaustion.
Yep.
Arsis
And-
succeed, and Herc failed for his first failure.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I gotta call it here. I don't want to
Yeah.
start slowing us down.
Yeah, that's fine. Might be a good stopping point now.
And we're a little closer to those dust devils that you said were on the horizon.
Yes. You can see them probably about, 300 or so feet out.
Plus, it might be a good opportunity for the worms to leave before we continue.
It's fine. I think we're pushing our luck now. And as much as Herc could probably carry both Arv and... Oh, can you roll Arv too?
I did already.
Arv and Rin. Oh, did you?
He got a
Okay.
second failure.
Ah.
But
So
I
as
mean,
much
what's
as,
what's a half of nothing
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
you know.
speed?
As much as I think Herc could potentially carry Arv and Rin, I think we'd be putting ourselves into a world of hurt if we got a little more exhausted.
Yeah, I don't think we should continue on right now.
I mean, I'd love to, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start slowing us down. I'm sorry.
Do we have anything to make a fire? So maybe we can cook some of that tasty worm meat.
I mean, I have plenty of fire spells. We would just need kindling and such.
Arsus, what do you do to make a fire when there's no trees?
Well, you have to find something that's burnable. I'm not sure we got anything around here unless we want to burn our clothes. Or maybe Racker's got something in his pack.
I have a tinder box, but
Right, that starts the fire, but that doesn't contain a fire.
Yeah.
It doesn't give it fuel to burn. So that's the issue. I mean, there's nothing but sand around us. I mean, even light reflection, it could start a fire. There's nothing to burn unless, are there tumbleweeds or anything around here at all, like a normal desert?
You could probably give me a survival check to see if you can find some.
Sure.
Riker also has a few torches. I mean, we could just burn those for a little bit. Won't be much, but it's something.
Right, I'd rather save those. A 19.
Okay. Looking out into the distance, you don't see any tumbleweeds blowing across. You can see a couple rocks have some very sparse vegetation that are kind of in the distance. You look around on the rock that you're currently on, and as you're kind of walking around trying to look for some, you place your hand on the rock itself, kind of looking up, and you feel how hot the rock is. You probably feel that if you really wanted to, you could probably lay whatever meat you're looking to cook on the rock surface that's not in the shade. You would probably be able to cook it straight on the rock if you wanted to.
Put your hand over this rock. Feel it. That's about as hot as most cooking fires are. We could probably just lay the meat out, and as long as we just waited here long enough, the meat should cook in the sunlight. That's why Miss Wren's cooking over there, because we keep walking in the sunlight.
She's like slouched down, like fanning herself.
I will use a spell slot to resummon Ardu with his cold and go like walk her hair next to Wren to try to cool her down.
Just kind of Ardu comes over and is just breathing lightly onto you, and you can just kind of feel it's almost like an air conditioner just kind of washing over you. And Ardu probably makes the rounds and kind of refreshes everybody. But okay.
I'm going to go over to Arv, just check to see if how his physical condition is. Is he still mindless, like a zombie and all, but actual like practice?
Yeah. Drenched in sweat, you can even see some salt crystals forming on his lips as they've kind of dried out a little bit. Nobody's taken the opportunity to force feed him any water over the course of the last few hours.
Alright, so I'm gonna strip him down to just his base layer at this point.
Okay.
And in the meanwhile, I'm going to pocket that.
Sammy, the more layers actually the better in the direct sunlight. We don't want him to be exposed to the elements.
Nobody's been watering him, and with that opportunity,
that's fine.
I'm gonna try to
give him
pocket
water,
that wand of restoration.
but you need to keep his clothes on him, or he's going to get other issues like blisters, and his skin's gonna cook off. And the insulation actually keeps you cooler.
We're gonna camp out here for a minute.
We're gonna go over to a rock in the shade and camp out. Yes.
Well, so hold on. You guys are kind of in the shade right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then wherever if we're in the shaded area.
Yeah, you could.
Camp out.
In order, if you wanted to just cook, you would just kind of circle around to the side of the rock that isn't covered in shade.
Yeah.
Got it.
I wanted to stop Sammy from exposing Arv.
Not while we're walking, of course.
Not even while we're walking, just in general, he needs to be covered in this situation.
Okay.
Sorry, a totally unrelated question that I totally forgot about.
Okay.
One of my infused items I made are the boots of the winding path. Did I give that to Rin or
Yeah.
to her? Okay. Forgot to remind you about that.
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
I need to go find those. Oh, that's right. They're not like a real item, so I couldn't
No,
just add
it's just
them.
an infusion that I have. I can
Yeah.
screenshot it for you if you want.
That's right. The teleport up to 15 feet. Yes, you screenshotted it for me before. I'll make a note in my stuff.
Okay.
So it'll be easier for me to find later.
One second. I'm looking at something. I don't know why. Hmm. Okay, carry on. Sorry. So is your intent is to camp out here for the remainder of the evening until darkness comes, correct?
Yeah, I think
And
that's
you're
the plan.
wanting to
At
you're
least
wanting
till
to
it starts
try
cooling
to
down.
yeah, and you're wanting
Yeah,
to
it's-
try to get a long rest in between there.
Yes.
If it's an option.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay. So, is there anything that anybody wants to do to pass the time until it's time to go to sleep?
Picking up that purple worm food and trying to get people to try to eat it.
Okay.
Watching the purple worms like kind of more in the distance, or what I assume to be the purple worms.
What you assume to be the
I-
purple worm, yes.
Yeah. I want to take notes on like patterns or anything that I notice about their behavior that we can possibly use in the future.
Okay. You can give me an investigation check.
All right.
Actually, I take it back. Give me a history check first. Because I want you to compare this one, the movements of this
I see what
creature,
you're saying.
to what you've seen before.
Yep, and with exhaustion, this is a disadvantage, so.
Do you want me to help you, Racker?
Oh, I guess you can take up
I mean,
Arctic.
if you want, if you know anything about these things, that
I mean, I
suppose
just
any-
digging around the inside of one. I know quite a bit about these things.
I mean, if the DM allows it.
Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
I mean, the first roll was still a 6, though, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the first roll, yeah, you can
If it
either...
was a straight roll, it would have been the first roll. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you can
I'm
make another
distracting
roll
you
with the help.
Irrelevant fact about the purple worm.
Wait, John, do you want me to roll straight again, or how do you want me to handle this?
You can either take the 14 or you can roll again. I'll give you that choice.
You know, with my luck, I'll take the 14.
Okay. With a 14, looking out into the distance several hundred yards ahead of you, watching the pattern of the dust kind of kicking up into the air, swirling around, thinking back to the pattern, the way the worm was burrowing through, and yes, it would kind of kick up dust, but the dust, or the sand rather, was more in a line. It would kick it up and the wind would carry it and blow it in the direction that the wind would normally carry the sand, creating almost like a wall or trail in its path. Looking out at this, however, it is sort of traveling erratically, but you can tell that the sand is not blowing erratically. It is blowing in a very patterned, cyclone-like rhythm, circling around whatever creature this is. And while it is traveling east, west, north, south, the wind pattern of the sand continues to be in a cyclone.
So I get the feeling that these aren't necessarily worms, they're more cyclones?
Yes, it could be
Okay.
a natural weather phenomenon, or it could be a creature.
Okay. But nothing we've encountered thus far, regardless.
That is correct.
Okay.
Does anybody have a passive perception above 20?
Mine is 20. Rin's is
Mine's
above 20.
23.
Okay.
Ooh, big stretch.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Ren, as you're kind of just resting up against the rock, and Ardu is blowing the cool air on you, just kind of looking around, taking in what's happening, watching Sammy attempt to take off some of the layers of clothing, and Arsis even noticing that and trying to put a stop to it. Both of you notice that Sammy took something from Arv. Not able to necessarily discern what, but you can tell that as he was attempting to disrobe Arv to get him cool, once Arsis was telling him to not, you could see that he put something into a pocket. Whether or not you draw attention to that is completely up to you, but it is something that you at least clock in your mind. Let's see. So Arsis is cooking up the meats. And then and Riker was peering off into the distance, finding the dust cyclones. Miss Sarah, you're picking up some of your background noise.
Sorry,
Unfortunately,
they're
you're
very
okay.
noisy when they're leaving.
Yeah, that's fine.
After taking care of Arv, probably sit down and between the 3 books that are in his possession, he'll probably start pulling out, or he'll pull out Empires in the Sky, The Rise and Fall of Netheril,
Okay.
and sit down next to Arv and really anybody else that would listen, and just start reading the books.
Aloud or?
Aloud, yes. To see if any of that would catch Arv's attention, but also to take the mind off the heat as we're sitting down and waiting for time to pass.
Okay.
After like 20 minutes of that, Rin would offer to take a turn reading. That way you can have a break and eat whatever Herc and Arsis are cooking up.
And you the book. His, so just be careful with it.
As he hands her the book, hey, I got the thumbs up again. She's going to like give him like this knowing glance and then like look at his pocket and look at him and give like a little eyebrow raise, like, we're gonna talk about that later.
Not gonna even acknowledge it. Just hands you the book, and
she starts reading.
Did Arv react during my any portion of my reading?
You can see as you're reading next to him, and with his normal distant stare out into the beyond, always kind of training his eyes north for some reason. As you start to talk about Iolaum and the father of Netheril creating the first Mythalar, and how it was used to create pseudo-magic items that the citizens could use around the cities. His eyes drift from the desert beyond and train onto the book instead. But
That's a
that
good
is,
sign.
yeah.
When I wander away from them, we'll probably go to Herc then, because I think he's the one with the decanter now, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Inventory. Hey, maybe you should make some of that water come out of that decanter there, because it's not listed in his inventory, it looks like, but that's fine. We need some of that water for Arv, as well as everybody else.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't have of endless water. I don't think it has
An item.
No, I mean, I know it has an item. I can't remember.
It's got the 3 different settings on
Yeah,
there.
a gallon of water, 5 gallons of water, or 30 gallons of water.
Oh, I thought it was something else. I thought it was like there's a stream of water or something.
Yeah. It says stream produces 1 gallon, fountain produces 5 gallons, and geyser produces 30 gallons. Yeah.
We'll probably go with the big one, get our water skins ready. I'll probably go to
Well,
while Rin's talking.
hold on. You can't see the item, but geyser produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
I have done this before.
The target must make a DC 13.
The geyser at the rock itself, the formation.
Okay, and
So
try to.
then we can collect the water that way. So
Okay.
it's not aimed at anybody. Like, I'm not saying, hey, hit me with the geyser, and then I fly back 15 feet. Like, as hilarious as that would be, I think we try to collect the water running off the rock.
Okay.
So that's why I try to get everybody's water skins available.
Okay.
Just to make sure that we fill up and catch as much of this water as we possibly can. Anything else that we utilize to catch this water, because we want to use all this water as much as we possibly can.
Alrighty. Riker, kind of in between staring out into the distance, looking at this dust anomaly that you hadn't seen before, and then filling your water skin. As you're filled, maybe even taking a swig of it, you look back up into the distance. Is it getting closer?
No.
Or is it just getting bigger?
Like, Riker just like rubs his eyes a little bit, kind of like looks again.
It's getting closer.
Like coming right at us.
How long do you wait to find out?
Let's give it less than a minute. Like if like let's say like 30 seconds.
Okay. Give me a perception check. This isn't something that I think you can investigate. You have to... You're using your depth now to see if you can tell whether or not it's coming closer to you.
7.
It's hard to tell. You can tell that it's getting bigger. You don't know whether or not... You haven't studied it long enough to know whether or not it comes in cycles. Maybe it grows in size as it collects more dust as it continues on. I will say, if you continue to stare, would you continue to stare or would you dismiss it?
I'm not going to dismiss it. I'm going to tell the group, guys, I don't know if it's me. Is that thing getting closer, like point directly to the cyclone? I can't quite tell.
Is it?
Ren's gonna put down the book and take a good look.
Same.
Okay. I'll allow...
Just
Okay.
about all of us are rolling at disadvantage except for Ren.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
fine.
No.
Arsus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Make a perception check.
Yeah, take it, Ursus.
Okay.
It's yours.
All right.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna
25.
go over to Ren and be like, "I need to have that talk now," and I'm gonna bop her with the wand one time.
Curing
Which one,
The
Sammy?
greater restoration one.
fear.
Aw.
Be very afraid.
Be afraid of me!
This
Okay.
is the time to antagonize everybody.
You can tell that it is moving towards you. Not only is it moving towards you, but it is moving pretty fast. It's already just within a few seconds of looking at it, closed in 100 feet. So it's probably only about 30 seconds away. If it
All right.
continues at that pace.
Everybody,
Where's it at on the
Burrow.
map, DM?
It's
Did you say burrow?
I said burrow.
hold on, let's see.
Just like an
Okay.
ostrich, I will put
Let's
my
pretend this
my
is
head
a
in the
completely
sand.
different rock formation that we are
Boom.
camping out on right now.
There's sand all around the rock formation. You can get off and dig.
Alrighty.
In 30 seconds?
Maybe.
Keep in mind,
That's 3 rounds.
That's 5 rounds, actually.
5 rounds.
How much can you dig in a round?
And loose
Put your
sand.
head under there.
Just enough to hide you. It doesn't have to be like completely covered. All you have to go 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, Dune reference.
You can
over here.
literally lay down in the
You can
sand.
get under the sand
You
there
can-
and be fine.
You can Charlie's Angels or Snow Angel itself, so you're just covered in sand and you just hold still.
this is the placeholder token for right now. I didn't think you guys would get this far. Even though I'm sure some of you might recognize that as an air elemental. It is not an air elemental. I will tell you at least that
It's a
much.
cyclone, the sand elemental.
But it is,
That's
yeah,
what a
it is.
GM who uses an air elemental would say.
It is some type of elemental. You can see that not only is this large sand cyclone that's swirling around it, but you can see kind of in the center of it, like an amorphous shape. There is something in the center of this controlling it. And it is coming.
So Arceus is gonna jump off the rock, and she's gonna snow angel stand over herself, where she's almost completely covered in sand.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing? You have very limited amount of time for reacting.
I think Rin's gonna do something similar, but she's gonna pull her tarp over her to like try and like have some level of like breathability in case, you know, sand actually comes in close.
I would like to know where exactly in this area that Arceus decided to swan dive into the sand.
Yeah, go ahead and
Just
place
right
your.
there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just
Yeah,
right,
like,
right
yeah,
off the
just
side
right
of the.
Yeah.
I would probably go on this side while still in the shade, but like not directly
Well,
in the.
say we have to be in this position for a long time, or at least like 20-30 minutes. Which way is the sun going? Because what she would do is she would do the same thing on the edge of the shade, but the direction that is going to stay shaded the longest.
The shadow will turn counterclockwise here.
Yeah.
So towards Rin or towards Arceus?
Towards Rin.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she'll do the kind of the same thing. She'll probably like right here. Just
Okay.
swan dive off, her and Ardu. Ardu will help kind of cover her. Everything but like just her face. And then he'll burrow in and dig a little hole too, next to her.
Realistically, the shadow, it's not going to turn, but it's going to get smaller in a sense. But you
Yeah.
can tell that it's probably going to shrink that direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, right there.
So Sammy is gonna get behind this cropping over here and try to hide
Okay.
as much as he possibly can over there. And then Arv and Herc, because Herc is gonna scoop up Arv. And will probably try to throw the two of them into the sand over here. And Herc will do his best to quickly shovel sand over Arv, but just actually, God, fucking vegetable dude. I want him to breathe in the fucking sand.
Yeah, you can't keep his face in the sand. Put the little tarpy thing over.
Yep, it's gonna tarp both of them over and just kind of hold it right there.
Okay. All of you.
I could also cast Pass Without a Trace to kind of help with our stealth.
Please.
Wow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sammy just so
30.
happens to. You all happen to be in
Wow.
range. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
So let me mark off the second level spell slot, because I still have one left. And stealth.
Thank God for your pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Jesus. So Herc gets. Does he get disadvantage with his chainmail?
Yeah. Should say on his character sheet if he's got
It
advantage or
does,
disadvantage.
yeah, but okay, there you go. 13
That's okay.
So
with
23.
23.
So.
Okay. And you all just hold tight.
Does Arv have to roll his own separate stealth?
Yeah.
Being
you
that class
probably
member
should.
again.
And he's got. Oh, he's only got 2.
25.
Fine.
Okay.
Our lowest is a 23.
Okay. As the elemental gets closer, the wind picking up, and you can feel the wind kind of against your body as the sand is kind of being uncovered a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to like jiggle down a little bit to
Okay.
stay covered.
We will pick up there at the start of next session.